memory of RBG's Nuke, you want him to be good for sure, but it's not one of those maps where we're looking to him to drop 30 to take over the map. So maybe his absence won't be felt as keenly here on Nuke as it might be on other maps. We'll see. We'll see. The more I think about that veto that you were so surprised by, that might explain why they didn't want to go to overpass more. So Stuffit gonna get himself a nice little pick here. And with it, a bomb plant. We saw some very interesting pistol rounds in the first game. This one, I think, going to be a little bit more straightforward. We're going to see a flash over from heaven. There's going to be the peek off of it. There's a player in lobby, but that player is spotted, so it really does rely on these heaven players, and, well, they'll get nothing. This round's over. Hex will try, and Hex will just have too many dang targets to find. 2 kills. Ain't bad for him there, but it's going to be over and done with, and Chop will just try and save this kit.
Yeah, Chop. He's going to be chased, though, right?
No fear. No fear from paiN. I don't want you to have anything to work with, right?
Well, yeah, they're going to have to eventually give up in this fight, and they do. So the kit is saved over there for Chop, but paiN Gaming get off to a hot start here on Nuke with that first round victory. And their T side is probably one of the better ones on Nuke in North America, of course. Kind of like the likes of, I'm trying to think of the name of the team here, Mike. It slipped my mind, but I guess, was it the Bad News Bears? Yeah, Bad News Bears on Nuke are very scary to go up against on T side, and paiN, I would say, is the same. But, I mean, RBG, they're no slouches here on this map. They do play it a lot, 29 times so far this year. It's about even at 500 in terms of wins to losses. 14 wins, 15 losses, and a minus 21 round differential. So they're certainly capable here on Nuke. There's no question about that. But the fact of the matter is they're going up against their opponent's best map here. And PKL is going to get the headshot on Hex, working into Secret. That is a lot of ground gained, and it lets paiN maneuver around this map at will.
All right, Jitter. Jitter. Walko set up here. Smoke in. That's well timed.
Yeah, it is.
I almost would have liked them to allow. They had a good setup, right, for it. CZ and the Deagle with a MAC-10 coming around the corner. But obviously, they don't know what's on the other side. So it's a good play to drop that smoke, take the space, and secure it for a little longer. paiN's just going to wait for that smoke to fade and then do the same thing, though. So see how the setup works now. Axe peering on him with the scout. This is a little bold. He's gonna have it on me. He's gonna have the corner of his body sticking out. Pretty safe to figure out early. Here comes the spray. Hard Zhao is dropped, but Walko is now heading into the corner, and he is the last survivor of his clan. And he will be gone. He will be done. He will be dusted. He will be exterminated. paiN Gaming off to a nice start here.
Yes, indeed. And RBG, the forest buy doesn't pan out, so they're going to be on an eco here. They could get some P250s, even a Deagle into the mix here. I think Walko is prime for that Deagle with 2750 in the bank. And yeah, here they come with one P250, and that is going to be it. Okay, a second does come through. Okay, so Chop and Jitter, P250s, everyone else full on save, no armor, no utility, and likely RBG going to be stacking a bomb site. The question is, which one do they pick? And it looks like it is going to be A, although they do have a bit of a hunt going on towards the outer yard. Walko peering around, looking to pop some heads with that silenced pistol. That's safe. Going to throw a smoke right for Mini. A lot of control here gained at the outer yard for paiN. They will likely clear this out, this position that Walko's in. No! Now they get him, but trade will come through from Chop, and he's looking for a second one. Oof, they have to be careful here, Mike.
Yeah, they do. Squeeze door blown off. There's always the risk that their rifle now gets reclaimed outside. What? What was that? Is the Hard Zod just go out with a USP?
I think so.
Okay. Clearing towards the hut. This should still be fine. Chop had an opportunity there, but is unable to capitalize. Jitter is so disappointed that the guy who came in to fight him had a USP. Right? It's like, come on, man. Where's the gun? What'd you do with it? Why? Was it on top of the vending machine? That'd be a cool place. Can you fit a gun up there? You should be able to, right?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Oh,
It takes a bit of a weird toss, I think, because it bounces back at you usually. You have to be a certain distance away, but you can do it.
how often have you tried to throw a gun on top of the vending machine, John?
Not often. I just know the physics in the game. I just know I've tried to throw on top of a lot of objects to get rid of guns. So yeah,
I like that though.
yeah.
Then you hit the vending machine, guns fall out. It's a CS themed vending machine.
Oh my goodness.
Basically a loot box. Basically a weapon box. Molly in onto the schmallow, toasted schmallow, if you will. We got a Krieger on the server. Hard's out looking for that fight outside with a scoped rifle. Can't afford an op just yet. Well, they could, but don't want to buy an op just yet. Well, run the Krieg. Why not? It's actually great for Nuke. For some of those faster plays outside where you still want to be able to scope it and tap somebody in the face parts. Netkeys is already down secret. This is a lot of control. It's going to be Walco who has to deal with them. Walco is a man alone. There's also some presence outside from Axe, who's holding passive back in towards spawn, but with 2 players already through. A lot is going to come to Walco. And here comes Somali to clear him, push him on back, control gained, space gained, pressure exerted. Problem for RBG is they can't fully rotate off of this. They don't know how many players are down here. They've only seen evidence of the one. That should confirm a second. Do they respond to this information? No, not yet. Bomb hasn't come. They haven't had a major move. Damage on the Walco is something, but they're actually going for a lobby crunch. This is a really good response. This is a really good read. The players are going to come on in. That drops the bomb. This could be a big blunder from paiN. They did not have the players in position to deal with this particular play, and now Safe needs to try and get away, but they don't expect another one in the corner. Oh, the lack of a clear. Could be a catastrophe here. Now 3 on the site. Hacks can't hold on. And it may just fall towards naught. 13 seconds. That one lands in the ladder. The classic. And they're not watching. Oh, they trusted that Molotov, and that might have just won it. You got to plant now.
Oh my god. It's going to come down to the wire.
Nope, he was not. There's the clear from Jitter. Didn't allow him to get the bomb planted regardless. And that's going to be the win here for RBG. And what a way to do it. That round was chaos incarnate.
It really was. Honestly, RBG shouldn't have let paiN get the bomb back. They had control of it inside of lobby and decided, you know what, we're going to fall back a little too far, and that gave Safe the opening to try and find that frag, and he did exactly that. But they trusted the Molotov a little too much in heaven, and then chaos ensued, like you said, Mike, and somehow RBG steal away around from paiN. But their buy-up is going to suffer a little bit as a result of losing so much manpower in that previous round. They don't have much util to work with and a couple of FAMASs in place of M4A4s. PKL going to be charging up right next to Mini. He's walking. Walco peeks around at a good time to get one, but he's one and done. Chop trying to think about going through this smoke, and is he going to end up into secret? That could be a real bad spot if you're paiN Gaming, because Chop could find a couple here on the flank.
Okay, Chop.
They have no idea.
Chop. Someone's got to check. Certainly, that's going to be a kill for free. That's going to be the bomb, and it dropped in such an awkward way. Didn't go down the stairs at all. There was a smoke. That might actually allow them back in to reclaim it, but utility being dumped doesn't expect another player out secret, so that threat's now dealt. Not a big issue here. Hadzao coming back in to clear. There's a player up on the catwalk. There's 2 players watching for this now. Here comes the wrap. They're looking for pressure. Got the support from ramp, but the double smokes in towards ramp are miserable here. Now they have to play off of Jitter, and Axed, well, with him getting deleted by a 1-tap, can do nothing about it. Hex has to be the player who makes something happen here. Rolf's gone up, but he's already been checked. Gets the damage, gets the kill. Might just be able to make something of this. They're starting to whittle time off the clock. There's a kit available for Hexed. And Axe will start to creep his way through the shutters. Been dropped. It's all on to Hex. There's the trade. Brought into the clutch. Here's the swing out, but he checks a little too hastily, and Buguzera has just crept out from behind the cooling towers. A 4th round found for paiN Gaming, an immediate response to RBG, and, well, that'll send their eco cratering down.
3K in that round for Big U to clutch it out for his squad. 250 damage in the round as well. He was great up until the end when he got the win in the 1v1. Hex, on the meantime, well, he was also very good to even get it down to a 1v1, especially that engagement that he had coming down from Secret and the player in Vent. Just getting that frag is very difficult, given that, of course, they're waiting for you to come into their crosshair, so usually they would have the advantage. Either way, paiN Gaming do get a fourth on the board. Another crazy round comes through, and RBG's economy once more a little bit shot. They're going to have to go for the pistol buy-up. 3 deagles and 2 P250s. There we go. Going to get the words out eventually. But Nikiz is going to take down Axe, spraying him down with the AK. And that's the first frag on the board for paiN. They're going for a bit of a lobby crunch, but it's being waited for by Hard Zhao. He will clear that out pretty easily in terms of spray control, but he takes quite a bit of damage. Stand up between Chop and Nikiz is going to win that one, Mike.
It's a big kill. That's a big kill. Removes the threat of anything really happening this round. I mean, there probably already wasn't something, but that exchange could have dropped a gun in a position where it wasn't tradable. Could have put some things in doubt. As it is, it's a mop-up. Once again, patience being shown by paiN Gaming here in a lot of these rounds, right? A little bit of a slower style than perhaps we're used to. Not so hasty to get into the engagements. They really want to make sure they're going to have the round firmly in hand before they let things go.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, taking their time. Oftentimes we'll see paiN go for some quick A hits, in particular on Nuke, just get onto that site and overwhelm the opposing team with a blitz, but we haven't seen that yet. Might come through before this half is done, but the patient play has been paying off overall. They've already got 5 rounds on the board on their T side, and 6 is considered a very good T side on Nuke, so they're on pace for way more than that at this point.
Ooh. Hexed opener. Neki's just walking out drying towards the ramp room. That is bold, to say the least. They're going to chase it up, and this is looking very awkward for paiN. They know they got a player press in the corner. How do they capitalize on this? Well, now there's reinforcements here, and this round's been shut down. What? That was a bit of a head scratcher for paiN, right? They just kind of all challenged the same angle, one by one, dry. Just kind of wandering into it. And, well, they'll pay the penalties.
It's not like you don't have the util either, right? I mean, they had flashbang, smokes, everything they could possibly hope for going in for that take, and they just didn't use any of it. They wanted to go for the dry gunfights, like you said, and there's another one. I mean, Big U this time didn't have any utility to his credit, but still, Walko's going to take him down. Hexed, standing on his head a couple of times. Last time it didn't lead to a round victory, but this time the 4K comes through. Almost 400 damage done in that round as he picks up 10 on the board, and he's the first player in this half to get to double-digit frags, Mike.
Yeah, good for him. That was a weird 4K, and that, like, obviously Hex played it out well, but
yeah,
I just don't understand what the impetus was there for paiN. The rare head scratcher of a round for paiN Gaming. We'll see what they do in this one. Leave ramp alone. Go towards the other side of the map. Why not? We'll try and pressure one by one instead. Through that curtain of smokes outside. Gives you the opportunity towards the mini wrap. Gives you the opportunity to go down secret. Gives you options. Seems like mini wrap might be the ticket based on their positioning right now. No, actually it is going to be the secret play, just by a wider route. So there they go. On they move. 4 players now down in towards secret if they want. One to watch the flank from on top of the Schmallow. That'll prevent that slip down into secret that punished them previous time they made their way down here. I like this info jump from Axe where he beats his head on the door beam repeatedly.
Reality,
that's going to get a concussion.
I mean, he did get the info and tossed a nade here, but didn't do that much damage, so still, at least he knows they're coming.
Brings the rotation in. Second player's here. Teammates can maybe battle back in from ramp. It's not a bad setup. Player in the rat hole. Axe reposition. Could get caught from double doors, but hasn't yet. Gotta be a bit wary of that spam.
Yeah.
Just watching the sparks fly through the wall. Trying to spam him out. He's still going to be in this position. They might think it's clear, but should still check it. And here comes the exact. 3 players are now here. One attempting to lurk slate in towards secret. That'll be the first blood in this round. And there's a follow-up. Jitter trying to make some noise. Damage done. Allows Walko an opportunity here from the rat hole. Also, pressing on in, can't win that duel. That was the duel that might have given them a chance in this round. As it is, this bomb's going down. And Chop's a little too late in with this util. Deny the play.
Oh, he could get
Nades,
killed?
though. Free kill. All right. All right. Nicely done.
Yeah, just a couple of nades sitting at his feet, so he's happily using those again and again, but this is going to be a tough retake regardless up against Hard Zhao and Nikiz. Chop, jumping down, and he will get spotted. Spam through the smoke. They've got him pincered in. There's really nothing he can do. He's going to try and get the frag, but no, that's the only choice, right? The only option for you is to go and get one frag, then flick around for the second, because if you try to defuse that bomb, you're dead to rights.
Yeah, I actually like that attempt. I think he played it out well. It's just a really tough situation. You got to hit some nutty shots, and you have to have your opponents make a mistake. That's the thing about a clutch, right? If a clutch is played out by the CTs by the Ts in the ideal way in a post plant, and they have the numbers, you're not going to win. It requires both the nutty individual play and some sort of a mistake to come through. You know, every crazy 1v5 involves mistakes on the other side. That's just the reality of how it plays out. So that round, they don't make the blunders. They don't give them the fight. They don't need to. They stay safe behind the smoke. They know they've got the insurance policy. And that is going to put paiN Gaming up to 6 rounds already on their T side of Nuke.
Looking good.
Looking good indeed. Looking like they want the 2-0 here, John.
Well, it's what they've achieved every other time they've played RBG. Like you said earlier, I've not been able to pick up a map off of paiN in a BO3. The only time was June 5th in the ESEA Summer 2021 Cash Cup, and PKL is going to get the trade here after Walco finds one with the Deagle. Axed. Looking to get some information beyond this smoke, potentially. Well, it will fade. And Chop is waiting in the vents with his knife out. He's hoping that someone jumps down so he can get that knife kill. It's very cheeky. It's a bold attempt. It does work out. And, well, at the end of the day, he's going to pull out his pistol once more. Axed engaging with Nikiz. And, well, that's not going to materialize into much of anything. 4v4 still, as both teams at a bit of a standstill, but Chop, well, he's getting impatient. He's going to go down secret, and he will pay the price. PKL dealing the bullet from his AK to the dome of Chop, and that's the man advantage that paiN was looking for.
Axed on the hut. Time for the P250 4K. Probably not. Now they're probably not even going to go that way. They're just going to pressure on in towards ramp. Why not? It's a chance in towards the lower site. Bomb plant for free. Nothing that can really be done about this for RGB. And Axe trying to get in position to come around. Well, there was just a player waiting for him in the squeaky door. That's pretty textbook stuff here from paiN, but it will lead to the textbook result, which is a nice anti-eco round win without any real threat in the round.
Yeah, good opportunity to build up a little bit of economy for themselves. As, well, all 4 players will have their feet under them with this round victory. And Seife, wow, yeah, I think I got it right that time, Mike. But either way, he's going to have 2.9k. Yeah.
We're working on it.
We'll get it.
You know, it's a struggle for us. This is why my life dream, my life's work, I really need to start actually working on it instead of just talking about it. My life's work is going to be to have a database of players able to just record an audio clip of their own name being pronounced and upload it. I just want, like, HLTV, Liquipedia, somebody introduce this. Just one brief audio file where players, once they get their accounts verified or whatever, connected to their player page, can upload a clip of them saying their own name. That's the dream, man.
I honestly always want to pronounce the names properly because I have a last name that's very complicated, and it's tough when, people do not pronounce it properly. Right? Yeah. Supinarius, yeah.
Yeah.
And people always didn't realize what the T needed to do because there's a T in front of the S, and like, how do I say this? So, yeah, I just want to respect all the players. Yeah, exactly.
What's the wildest pronunciation of your own name you've gotten?
I don't know. I guess Hard Zhao was gonna get a headshot on your jitter, but like Tisupinarius, I guess. Like they put the T on its own.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
That's not terrible. It could be worse.
It could have been worse. Yes.
And Greek names get somewhat funky with those early consonants. Any language that at some point or another translated from a different alphabet. a little funky with that stuff. Nice kill for Nekias. Brings the numbers back in whack. Now they've got some decent control towards A, but it's going to be up to Hext to hold the line. Unfortunately for him, Chop has wandered out of Mini. But with the players not out the hut just yet, this is a chance to make this happen. Oh, no. Nekias is just going to walk down ramp and realize B's open. That's good info. Did he just fake this? They're still going to go in towards A? Or is he just going to realize, hey, no one's here, guys. I'm not getting a response. Just leave. Just leave. Oh, free kill on A. Hex now down, done and dusted, and it doesn't matter. They got both sites. They got both sites held. The ideal scenario.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, nothing's really going RBG's way here in this half. Now they're going to have to fall off and completely save here. Great job from paiN. Like you mentioned, they get control of both sites. And really nothing RBG can do except look on from the outside and watch this bomb explode. paiN Gaming going to take the half with that 8th round, and they're still hunting for more with 5 rounds left to play. Safety is going to go down to Walco, so at least Walco keeps the op in his hands for the time being. paiN, well, they can hunt a little bit, but, you know, no real need to.
Yeah. See, my last name is usually a pretty straightforward one, because at least in English it's pronounced pretty much exactly as it's written. Win Nick. But when I was in college, I had a buddy whose name was Wenik, spelled W-E-N-I-K.
Okay.
And it's basically the same name. It's probably from the same root, but it's slightly different. Winnick versus Wennick. And the best part was we had another friend who's from Mississippi who literally could not pronounce the difference between them. Like, the syllables couldn't do it.
Oh, no.
So it's just always the same name. We had a lot of joy with that one. A lot of fun out of that.
I can imagine. That's pretty easy, though, Winnick.
Yeah. Yeah. When, nice still coming in there from Nekias. When he first mentioned me to his now fiance, soon to be bride, she thought he had made me up. Because I guess he was texting me at the time. Oh, I like this play out the smoke. Hold on, we'll talk about the fact that I'm fictional in just a moment. Chop could do something a little wild here. Big Uzero's watching for it though. Whew, come on. It's gonna be the moment that they need. No, Chop doesn't get it. Walco gets a kill elsewhere in the meantime, but still advantage, and now more of an advantage found for paiN. So we can talk about my fictional assistant now. So I guess he was texting with me, and she just saw him, doing something on his phone, and this was like really early on to when they started dating. And she was like, "Who are you talking to?" And he goes, "My friend Mike Winnick." She's like, "Winnick? One of your brothers?" No, a friend of mine. So she straight up thought he was making me up and just like panicked and changed the last name in the moment. And was, until she actually met me.
That's actually awesome, Mike. I love that. I mean, you can understand her point, right? Like, what are you just making up names right now?
I mean, yeah. If you were dating someone named Winnick and they tell you about their friend Winnick, it's like, yeah, seems a little far-fetched. But no, I promise I'm a real person. Axe gets a kill, the second of the game. Chance with a rifle now, but he's gonna chase this on down. Why not? And paiN Gaming are bulldozing RBG here, just running right over them. Steamroller, pressing them on down into the pavement. Have you seen the movie A Fish Called Wanda?
I have not.
Oh, great movie. All right, I won't talk about this reference then. You should watch that movie.
Okay.
Great movie.
Write it
John
down,
Cleese, Jamie Lee Curtis,
Okay.
Michael paiN. Who else is in that movie? Is it a Michael paiN or is it? Yeah, I think it's Michael paiN. And, oh, I'm blanking on the other male lead's name. Great movie. Very funny. EKL?
Yeah.
It's a kill. He's traded out. Good flashbang. And here's an advantage actually found for RBG. Okay. Something doing.
I'm going to have to get a pen and paper and take down a list of all the movies you recommended to me, Mike, because I think it's gotten quite extensive.
Movie. Oh, neck is. Bomb's going to go down.
Bomb has been planted.
See if they can make this work in the post. We've seen them pull off better clutches. This isn't even clutch just yet. Just a Duke D3, and oh no, on the other side of the door. I like the idea from Neck is to force the issue, But the combination of opening the door and pulling out the deagle in the same moment, I think he actually had the right play there. But maybe if he'd still had the AK and didn't need the reload, that could have played differently. Still, RBG will get their third round. They'll at least have something here on Nuke.
Yeah, I understood the idea, right? Because you have another player pressuring on you, so you're going to try and get that frag just charging through the door, but it just couldn't get the deagle out in time and fire off the shots. Still, like, that was as close as it could possibly get, given the advantage RBG had into that post plant. So it is a third round on the board for RBG, but they've still got a very, very tall hill to climb. paiN Gaming, well, they have plenty of money. They're going to buy up AKs, full utility. They're ready to rumble once more. You're going to see Walco donning the off instead of Axed here. So we'll see if Walco can do the job with that big green. And he's going to be looking around towards Secret. He's actually going to charge up likely into the Secret stairs and have a look towards the outer yard and see if he can spot anyone out.
Kevin Kline's the other name I was forgetting. Kevin Kline's in that movie. It's a very good movie. Definitely not one for the kids at this point, but a good movie. Oh, free kill there for Biguzera. Op stolen away as well. Hey, I'll take that prize. Bail on out of here. Jinder's going to try and pressure it. What a flick there. A good enough flick to earn the graffiti out. Now there's a player past the Molotov. They did spot that, so damage is done there. Hides down PKL. Well, they leave it all to Hex. Not for long, though.
It's hard to win 2 rounds in a row against paiN when they're playing this well. And RBG couldn't do it. So they are going to head into the last round of action here of this first half with a possibility of going down 12-3. Having started on their CT side. This is very, very tough. And they will be able to force up an M4 and AUG, Eagle, FAMAS, and MP9. But suffice to say, Mike, I don't think it's going to be easy for them to pull it off.
Okay. Oh, Walco would have had an opportunity on the player coming out of red box, but Netkiz was on top of him this entire time. Good hold. They don't clear the garage. Rare blunder, perhaps. A second kill coming off of it. Jitter looking for the third. Almost, Jitter. Almost. 2 players are very low. Top is very dead, though. It's all going to fall to Axton. Okay, a shot straight in the face is perhaps fitting for how this game has gone. We'll be back after this quick break. back here for what could be a very quick second half. paiN Gaming absolutely slaughtered RBG in the first. I mean, there's really no two ifs, ands, or buts about it. But now they look to close it out. I don't know if there's a silver lining to put on here for RBG. It's looking rather bleak, John.
No, there's not much. I mean, paiN is playing at a much higher level right now, and maybe that's part of the reason why is because RBG is playing with their coach Axe right now, but it's also because paiN is very, very good on Nuke. Despite that, RBG's been able to put up a good fight in the past, as Hardzal is going to deal the first blow in this pistol round with a headshot on Jitter. And in fact, last time they played her, I think it was 16-12 in favor of paiN, so it wasn't too shabby, but this time around, well, it's looking very different. Nikiz gets the trade right on back after I think it was Axe to find one. Yes, so the coach getting into the action here, but still a 4v3 in favor of paiN, Mike.
Our Big Zero's got 1 point of health, but I somehow feel like he comes out with another kill in this game. Sorry, this round. Definitely this game. Safe. Safe. Yeah, we're working on it. Walco's going to get two back the other way. You throw me to a new pronunciation, John, and I'm struggling to wrap my brain around it. Natkiz wants to just shut this all down. His name I know how to say, and well, it's a good thing because I got to call it a lot in this particular round. 13-3.
21-6 for Nikiz as well. Ay, he is popping off. And usually, paiN is relying on Safi. Safe.
Yeah, threw you off on it.
You did it. I knew it was going to happen. Anyway, Safe. Usually they rely on him a lot more heavily, Mike. But this time around, throughout both maps, I mean, aside from that one crazy clutch, he's just been contributing where he has to. And you see Bigu and Hardzal, the ones who are contributing more, in this case, on Nuke, Nikiz.
PKL farm? PKL farm? PKL spots the shadow? PKL dies! Nice little bait in there, actually, off of the shadow. Not going to be able to get his gun. Not that would have been that helpful, but now it's just pressure on in. A massacre outside. There's no fear here for paiN at this point. They're not even being hesitant about these rounds. They just want to end it. So they're chasing with the SMGs, and, well, they're doing a good job of that. It's going to be the investment from RBG in this round, and this... well, it's going to be it. This is what we're going to get. Do or die in this moment. Either start the run back now or start thinking about your next lower round matchup. And a reminder here, for context, paiN win this. They're in IEM Fall 2021 NA. If RBG lose it, they do get one more attempt. They'll be playing the loser of Bad News Bears ATK, which Bad News Bears are up 1-0 on the series, so that would probably wind up being ATK. Yeah.
Doesn't get any easier either way. Let's put it that way, right? As Walco is going to see a Molotov fly at his feet, and he backs off at Safe. He's got the advantage. No, he doesn't look around the corner. Didn't expect Walco to be pushed up that far. And now Chop drops Nikiz. So, paiN Gaming on the bonus round are short 2 players. That means Hardzal, Bigu, and PKL going to have to do some work in this post-plant. Well, assuming they get the plant down on RBG's side, but they should, because this B site is mostly free and clear for the taking.
Ooh, Hardzal! Not quite going as deep into some of those clears as he needed. That's a fun angle for that particular flashbang. It's a really fun angle for the flashbang. Bouncing it off of the vent at the top. Of the rafter. Back into the vent. I like it. There is a gun retrieve, though. Piggy Zero will at least have this A1S to work with. I really do like that skin, the pearlescent one. It's even better on the Deagle, but it looks nice on the A1S.
The print stream is beautiful.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Print stream? Okay.
I've wanted to get both the M4 and the Deagle for some time now. They're just kind of expensive.
Yeah. Gotta get one of those fat day rate paydays and then invest in the skins.
Hey, man.
I saw Mr. Tyler Weiss just listed some of his skins for sale, so maybe we gotta go see if we can bargain bin dive on his inventory.
Get a deal from a good old Twice.
Probably not. Although, what I will say is if you make him do math to figure out the price, you might wind up with a deal in there.
Oh my god.
Hey. Oh, I kid. We love Twice in this household.
We do.
Oh, A little bit of an exchange here coming in towards the site. PKL good to get a kill back, but they are out on towards A. It's a lot of control. Biguzera from heaven will deny this plant and shot. This is an opportunity for the punish. Oh no, that might have been their one opportunity here because Walco is now surrounded. A man against the world, 1 versus 3. Players in the Raptor. Players find the cooling tower. They'll find the first, but the trade is instant. And that'll be map point found here for paiN Gaming. 15 on the board. One of the next 11. All they need to secure their spot in the Intel Extreme Masters Fall 2021.
I mean, if it's not the great strategies coming through from paiN, it's the individual efforts that you have to deal with. And Biguzera in that round, a wonderful 3K to shut down the push from RBG onto that A site. And it was just curtains after that point. 11 opportunities for paiN to wrap up this series. And as you said, Mike, head on over to the main event for IEM Fall. Well, Jitter's going to get the headshot on PKL. That's a good start for RBG at the very least.
Okay. That's okay. It's down to Hex. He will line up the spray. Bigu not able to just kill everybody from heaven this time around as the Molly connects. Oh, he's already passed it. There's a player below him. Hartzau doesn't know. What is this flashbang? Hartzau doesn't even know where he's looking anymore. What is this round? Hex gets away with that one. That got tasty, hairy. A little bit wild, and Axe will be able to zero that one through. So another round found for RBG. A little bit of a screwy hair wire one, but whatever. I'll take it.
That was weird. That's for sure. Honestly thought that Hartzau was going to have the edge the entire time, having sprinted past that Molotov because RBG wasn't expecting it at all. But because he was flashbang, jumps down and doesn't really know where to look, as we saw spamming the ground at one point, and Hex capitalized on it, and that was another good round from Hex. Multi-kill round coming through for him, but RBG needs to run 10 more of those in a row. This one might be a little more straightforward because paiN is a little stuck for cash, and they're going to force up, but it's only going to be 3 Deagles, the MP9, and the Swag 7. Where is he going to be playing with that as Safety goes down to Chop?
Swag 7. Oh, he's going to get a chance. He's going to get a chance. Can we get Necky's cam? Just want to see if the Swag 7 clip comes through. Oh no, the smoke. Now they know. Now they don't have to test it. They're going to come for the drop. Good flashbang. Better second flashbang. Okay, well done. Disaster averted. Crisis averted. Sorry, Mr. Observer, for demanding that you observe the person who gets killed. I appreciate you listening to our demands, though. Mag 7 clip would have been nice. Bombs down. Round's likely over. Just a question whether these Deagles can do something in terms of damage. Their armor's obviously worth saving through, so probably not.
Gonna be another eco round in the following. One for paiN here though, Mike, and PKL is going to go down to Hex. They're probably going to go for the fights if they opportunities present themselves, and they do, and RBG will win it regardless. Hartzau, the last one standing with the Deagle and the body armor, so probably wants to bring that body armor over, and as a result, he's playing very passively, hiding in secret, tucking his head down, and RBG pick up another round victory in a row. That's 2 now, but they need 9 more, Mike. How likely is it for them to pull this off? Simply
unlikely. But you know, stranger things have happened. Never say never, never say die. Once they get to 10, maybe we'll consider the possibility. This round should be a snooze fest, should be a walk in the park for them, should be easy clear sailing. I'm surprised Safa has actually invested this much into the round, to be quite frank. I like the idea. Cheeky play on top of the generator there. It's not gonna happen though. Cat on the hot 10 roof. I'll have to duck and dip and dive and dodge away. The 4 players meanwhile have been able to walk through these smokes outside. There's just not enough firepower on the other side to really threaten them. Frankly, they probably could have gone down dry. PKL. Hot on his heels they are, and they're going to keep chasing. PKL trying to escape in towards the low side. Got support here, but not much.
Oh.
X takes a while to finish his food, and that might expose them a bit. That bomb's been dropped. A little bit of risk here, just a bit. Just a little bit. It's going to be the firing squad coming out of the ramp. Never mind, this should be fine. Smooth sailing here, and Axe polishes off the last 2. There was a moment There was maybe a little risk in the round, but ultimately just not enough heat on the other side to hold them at bay.
There was definitely window. You're absolutely right, Mike. Like about 5 seconds where if Seife gets that deagle headshot on the player coming out from Squeaky Door, there's a chance. But he couldn't hit it and then tried to flick around double doors, but the opportunities were limited after that, and RBG just came out and cleared the way. But I think it was a lot of damage from Nikiz, if I'm not mistaken, with the P2000 on Hex, who was trying to come out, that really kind of kicked things off and made that window open up. But match going to be paused here by RBG. Talk things over. A lot on the line for them here as paiN Gaming are back into their buy-up. It's not going to be a full-on buy-up, but you can kind of understand with them taking the risk. They've been so dominant here. Why not try to end it right now?
Will they end it, though? Will they? Find out next time on... No, I mean, look, here's the thing, right? It is limited in terms of the weaponry in this one. You don't have the AWP, which you would love to have. You don't have the headshot potential. I do also want to give the shout out by name. Got the name of our observer here. Didn't know beforehand. Totsish. Thank you for listening to our demands about the Mag 7 clip.
Yes.
Always appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Really good observing as well through this. So appreciate it. Got to shout out the unsung heroes here.
For sure.
They don't get as much of the glory. But our ability to tell a good story is massively hampered without good observing, so we do appreciate them.
Very much thank you. As it looks like we're going to be on for another opportunity for paiN Gaming to rack this one up and head to the main event for IEM Fall. The thing is, for RBG, they do have full utility once more. The AKs across the board. The momentum is on their side right now, I would say, but they haven't really been able to get a round victory against paiN Gaming's rifle buy-up in this half, except for that one they found, which led into the pistol buy-up. So now they're going to be tested again.
Well, that was awkward. It was, I guess, a squeaky door nade, and it's a bit of a miscue, and now it's a major miscue outside. Axed somehow manages to get that kill despite having no health. Had to hit the headshot, and he does so because he's teammates. Uzera, tasty bit of movement there, but he's not able to net the kill. It's an odd skirmish around the blue box deep here. But the end result is that it leaves it all to Hexed. 1 versus 3. No map control and shot in the back. That will end it. paiN Gaming